Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash.
That boy slid you in quick.
Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off.
That must mean he's a bad barber.
Battle. As we'll see, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
He's supposed to be booked up weeks in advance.
The Syracuse Orange. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jessica.
Oh shoot! You're just got over. Why am I returning
and
again?
The Yellow Jackets
I want to
will
return.
get us underway with the opening kickoff.
All right, our first real matchup in Georgia Tech.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground.
Oh, and then you got to sit on their warm butt spot.
Will start this game off. And as this
You just sit in his butt sweat. Ew.
Doing something about it is quite a
bare
thing.
butt, butt on butt action.
Because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package. And
what the
that's
fuck
why
is
he's
his
a
route?
superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Bare butt sweat.
That's
an elite band name.
Instead, it'll be second down. Looking for a man. It's McCord. Get it out on the screen.
Butt sex.
That'll be a gain of about 7.
Bare butt sex.
This conference has a history.
Let's have some butt.
And the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter.
Sweaty butt, sexy butt, sweaty butt.
One time. So let's bring that energy.
If you're not butt to butt, then you're not sexing butts.
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your
first conference game.
They're going to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. They'll move
Ooh.
the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard
I think you got to add my
Syracuse
dead
has a
grandma's.
really nice drive going. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain.
I think you'll like it.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Going to take a shot at this DB. It's complete. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a
the
major
one-on-one
weapon in this
now.
offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season.
You see it years later, grandma. Dead grandma, buddy, sweaty sweat, butt sex.
Wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a great matchup we have of 2 highly productive runners.
Like, oh, dude, I was just about to name my band that.
Aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on
We were
the
looking
other
for a
side,
drummer.
And I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These 2 running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
Catch in the middle. It's Singleton.
How the hell did I miss him?
Pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that's ugly.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll pick up 4. 2nd and 6 coming.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against.
They just need to do college overtime. College overtime is lit.
But he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to.
I feel like college overtime in the NFL would be so lit to watch. Might be like 10 overtimes. It just start on the 40. Well, actually, they changed it now. So it used to be start on the 40 and then it would just be whoever wins in the end. But now you start at the 40 and then you get to choose between obviously 1 or 2. And then if it goes in 2nd overtime, then you have to go for 2 if you score. And then after that, it's only 2-point conversions.
On that one, it'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs. They can really
Yeah.
run all over the place.
Fucking Georgia and Georgia Tech last year, or this past season, went to 8 overtimes. Almost the biggest upset of the season in 8 overtimes. Pick it! Son of a bitch.
And that defense pushing him out.
Looks like we're going to give our first points this season. Didn't take long.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got his man out of the backfield. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times,
man, that's what I do. So much for Post Malone / Justin Bieber.
Make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle.
He's still set on Justin Bieber as a new replacement.
Absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on
My
the board.
guess is Lil Nas X.
Oh!
Oh!
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
He's like that one.
Back onto the field. Man, what a drive
That's
last
true.
time for the touchdown. That passing attack was
Hey.
lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about
Does he?
balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good,
Oh, did you see him with
So
his
the defense has
fake
to
titties
find a way
too?
to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
I remember that he didn't like get implants, but he bought like one of those like things you could put on. It's just,
Heading in the opposite
he just was
direction
rocking
now as
that
we
shit.
crank it up in the 2nd.
Could be anything nowadays. That's why they got the plus. Everybody's
To the air,
welcome.
It's McCord trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man on the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Fresh
There's actually a
set
few
down,
people I
down
used to know that
completion.
are.
Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen.
Yeah.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
Damn. Oh shit.
Gonna run it. It's Allen.
It's the new thing,
He's
bro.
got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down.
I love when players understand situations.
No,
They understand
we're gonna
where the
promote it
first
to
down
kids.
marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out
Is he
wide
actually?
and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big
Oh,
plays.
shit.
Sometimes it's about getting that
Who teaches
first
him?
down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Oh, okay.
Hand off from the gun. And he is
Homeschooling is
swarmed
away from what
under
I've heard.
a host of defenders there to make the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Willis. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps
Oh, really?
the drive moving. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for
Shut
sure.
that
And the head
shit
coach was
down.
probably telling him 4-down territory. We're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision.
It's in stride inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
Gotta be bold, you know?
And the extra point
Maybe they
makes
could
it
turn the Mennonites too.
14-3. We check in with Kevin
Turn them into
Connors. What's
Feminites.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium
expelled.
every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today.
Fires to the big fella.
60
Definitely quite the
minutes
time,
of
that's for
football
sure.
And a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far
How did I
beyond
score?
just the standings, fellas.
That's not what I called.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
More
Makes his
whoa.
connection. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew
Yeah,
the
right. Get some more
defense was
Cardi
gonna
B,
be playing
or
zone
say that she
coverage.
played.
There
That
was
she
no
listened to
doubt
Tupac in
his
college
mind
when he wasn't
was
even born
going
yet. Like just the most blatant lies too. Oh shit!
Afterburners coming.
Ow!
Touchdown,
Okay, well there's the first
Yellow
touchdown.
Jackets. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Oh yeah.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can
She's
get
for
run
everybody.
after
For
the
real,
catch
she's the
and
most
get in the end zone. That
culturist,
was a
vulturist
nice
of
job
all
by
the culture,
quarterback.
vulturist of all culture time.
Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes
She was,
into the end zone. You've got to read
I
the
get trying
coverage,
to,
hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
It's going to be important
there it
this
is.
offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make it.
Rage quit the interview?
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the
Nah, not
It's
the
2-minute
interview
warning, and
Rage
We'll see if
quit.
the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break.
I see snippets of that shit.
Off play action on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Navel piercing.
The defense takes matters into their own hands.
He said
And the defense
navel.
comes with the blitz.
Yeah,
Nice
no.
job getting to the quarterback. And don't just hit
It's your belly button.
Strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up. Take
Like
it all the way
70% sure
back
the
to
navel's
house
in
for 6.
And the extra point puts them up by a few.
Oh,
They're lining up to kick it away, and
that makes
defense
sense. Yeah, I don't even know what that part's called. Septum? That's still septum?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
I know where it was.
Nice
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's still be
executing
considered
all of the
septum.
assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's McCord. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is
I remember right after she did the first one, she went on Aiden Ross, Jamie. He's like, I'll pay you 10K to pull your tits out right now or some shit. Said some fucking wild shit. Bro, and then he got mad when she said no. She's like, yeah, you like, think you're too good for me for something, bitch? Like, he was tweaking off it. It's like, goddamn.
His offense lines up feeling all
Is he worse than Kodak?
Looking to go up top on first down. That's it's Allen.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit,
Is that
catching
his?
the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Quickly out to the tight end. A timeout.
Oh, yeah, that
This
shit, yeah.
offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They're setting up the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Oh, yeah, I saw the clip of him hitting Shaq. And then Shaq looked at him. What the hell's wrong with you, kid?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
No mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
Yeah.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
Push!
Boom!
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Orange!
And I just love the execution by this offense.
Oh,
Late in the
really?
half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can
I think I saw that. I thought he was just trolling.
And keep putting up numbers.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quick handoff. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Huh?
Off the play fake on first down to throw. What a snap
What are his
by the
odds?
defense. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball.
I don't think
Just
that's
don't
true.
like the accuracy. There was not good location on the throw.
Pretty sure he's
Got away
hated
from
in
him a
Ireland
little bit,
now.
and the defense able to come up with a big hit.
To the air on first down. Oh, he wants it all.
No!
Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to
Why
wrap
did
up
he
the
fucking
first half.
shallow
Now
that
we
route
join
so hard?
Kevin
Go
with the halftime
upfield.
update.
Fellas,
Ah!
first-rate broadcast so far today from
When does their
Syracuse.
election commence or
And
whatever?
we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end.
There's like every 4
Guys
years
like
too, or
an
do they do
aircraft
some
carrier
weird shit?
out there as a blocker. And then when he releases
Actually, no, I already saw a
his
video. He
speed
literally
and
can't
route
get in
running,
office.
He's almost unguardable.
No, it's actually
Gotta believe he
impossible
won't be
because
able to go
he
anywhere
needs like
in this
32
second half
people from.
without someone attached to his hip. And with that,
Hey, he needs like
let's
32
send it back to
people
the
and
guys
nobody's
inside
gonna
the
vote
dome
for him.
in lovely
I
central
don't remember. It was something. It
Thanks
said
for
it
that
was
breakdown, Kevin. Syracuse
literally
has
impossible.
it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half.
See. Damn, bro, I had that touchdown. I can't believe I missed it. I'm not taking the fault for that. He should
bring it
have.
out to the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They're trying to intimidate.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's King.
Give me that! What?
Slithered right through his fingers.
Oh,
it would have been his
that's so
second
disrespectful.
interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down.
What the fuck?
He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
Doritos.
Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The run game
the
just has
fuck?
not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker
Sounds
and
like
make
the
this a
way.
manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
No, what are they up to?
Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And the
Gonna
defense
pull a
doing
Quebec.
a great job committing to the run. When you commit
Good luck.
to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They think they're Quebec.
They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Haynes.
Right? That's why I always talk shit to Quebecians.
And they wrap him up, but not
It's like the one guy you guys
got
used to play
enough
with.
for the first down. Here's this offense with a
I
fresh
thought it was
set of
like edible
downs.
guy or some shit.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield.
Used to always
And
talk
he
shit to
picks
him every
up
time
the
he joined the
first
party.
down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
Netherlands.
To the air, it's King. Finds his man down the middle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time.
Doesn't even mean
Second and
anything
6.
anymore because you can put them on
A
now.
nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in
I mean, you
a
just put it
window
on.
to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The hand to the
Probably
running
know he
back.
just said, I want to go back to nostalgia days.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later.
Golly, we're getting cooked by these shitters.
Make people miss and make big plays.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And
Okay,
the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender.
No
and
completion.
great
We don't
timing. It was
allow
the
those.
hit that forced that incompletion.
They turn to the passing game on third
Oh.
and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And
shit.
they'll send the field goal
Come on.
team back out
We gotta
for
block
second
this.
time tonight.
Block that kick.
And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Splits the uprights,
Thought it
it's
was
good.
raining.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I like the rain. I want it to rain every day. I'm going to go live in the Amazon
What should have
rainforest.
happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it, but with this kicker, I like taking 3
Best thing
points
on
and
this
putting it on the board.
world.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back
Seattle.
onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out.
Fucking so slow, man.
In that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up
Like
and make
this
a
guy.
play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out,
God, it's
forward,
wide
backwards.
open.
Get some
Bro,
first
what happened? Just didn't block. Colombia. Oh, he's so open.
momentum.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be
That'll
fortunate.
do it.
It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Back to throw. It's McCord. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nagini.
And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
No.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left in the third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the
Solomon
incompletion.
Thomas.
It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
What?
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field.
Leave that shit.
Guys, that
I'm
last
missing
trip
all
a
these
little
passes.
disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see
is
so many
that?
offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football.
Why don't you go to the
They gotta
yarmulke?
get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point
That's
of attack.
'cause
Get some
everybody
push
gets
up
killed
front.
there.
They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They get him
Not a
down,
very safe
and
place.
that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. They're sitting in
Yeah, there
a
you go.
strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look
Yeah.
at the game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their
You ever
side,
get
but
run down
so
by them?
too
You just gotta
is
have a panic
time
attack
as
and
we
pretend to
open
be
the
gay.
fourth.
And they'll be like,
From
you
the
okay? We know
44-yard
hurt you.
line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
Somebody get.
Throws off the
Oh.
and just a short
Yeah,
pass
man.
play. They pick up a few. Went to the running game.
Come on, man. We got to lock in.
Now second down. Looking to throw, it's King. Gets open down the middle. Terrific job getting
Hell
to him.
yeah.
There was
That's
nowhere
where they
to
get
go.
all the best elite scenes.
Quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit.
Shout out to
My wide
Otani.
receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
All kinds of room to
Of course,
throw that
he's
one
their
in
it
there.
boy.
And he was on his
Him
way,
and
they get him
BTS
down
or
at
whatever
the
they're
30.
called.
The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was
Is he actually?
a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
That's
They needed to find a
hilarious.
rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He'll be the Fortnite
And
guy.
last completion
That's
sets them up
awesome.
on second down.
Puerto Rico.
Off play action. Pressure. Lets it fly
Pick it,
deep
pick it, pick it.
downfield.
Oh, to the
And they
bitch!
wanted it all on
You
that
gotta pick
incomplete
that, man.
pass.
Come on, we
Instead,
dropped
they're
too many
looking at
picks.
third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
The more you know.
He's not afraid to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. With this one, they can vault into the lead.
Whoa! Whoa! Let's go! Get that, man. Let's go. Yeah, you get one of those seat plates. Those are elite.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your
Come
playmakers.
on, man.
Reese.
Make a
I think
fucking
it's
block.
finding the
You're literally
guys that have
touching
been
them.
working for you earlier on in
Piss
this
me
game
off.
and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
God,
put a good
somebody
drive
block!
Nowhere
Fucking
close on
pissing
that
me
one
off
as he
now.
got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To throw, it's McCord. He's right on target. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Orange will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep.
Bro, just turn a little bit. God damn. I can't. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is my controller so stupid?
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket
We're not gonna
offense.
lose like this, man.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes.
Tackle.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and
Would have thought
12.
it'd be higher. It's always raining there. What the fuck?
And stampeding.
Why did he not switch, man? What the fuck was that?
Out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Bro.
They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. Looking to throw, it's King.
What the
Got his man downfield. All kinds of running room.
Wow.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Wow. That's how we're going to lose the game.
And
What
that
the
is
fuck,
phenomenal
man?
quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're
It's
going to
from the
bring
wrong
pressure.
side. Good to see you
I'm
making
getting the ball to
mistakes.
my playmaker right now.
I was
Let him
not
do
past the
rest.
line.
Let him glide into
What?
the end zone. Make me look. decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
On the move from inside his 5.
No!
Enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down.
Oh, so close.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. They get him down after he makes the catch.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. Just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Coming after him. Makes the catch. It's Allen.
Oh, for real?
Oh, floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
What a massive play by this offense.
Is it like
Man, you needed it.
cards or something that give you like ideas, or you just come up with them yourself?
Or you go for 2. You go for the win. You try to take the lead. That is a
No, I'm
decision.
saying, like, how do you get like the? Yeah.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback.
You got some GAs?
Good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Try to get a little jiggy with it.
He's got his man.
All right, well, you're about to see your first college overtime.
Catches plenty to give him a 1st down. 4 quarters,
Unfortunately, we've choked.
We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested.
Oh, there you go.
game.
Here's the overtime rules right here, too.
Football, Jesse.
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go.
Who's
in
first?
overtime. And
Who's
just to refresh
first?
everyone's
Who's
memory,
first?
Alternating
Moment of
possession
truth.
starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Dropping back, it's McCord.
God, why can't I cut upfield? Oh my God, I'm getting hoed so bad. He's wide open.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down.
He's
got an open
man.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Y'all better
1st
fucking
and
block. I swear
goal
to
as
God,
they
y'all
try
pissing
to
me off.
jump on top here in overtime. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
All right, let's just go for 1.
Here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7.
Okay, can we win it on defense? Please.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance.
Please, let's get this shit over with. I don't want to lose already, man.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, let's go.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. That's the last thing
I gotta celebrate.
Offense, a negative play, a sack on first down.
Oh, wait, he caught that.
To lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Wait,
They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Well, on third down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do?
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Big
Now
Charles.
on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown.
Which round?
Back to throw, it's King.
Oh, was it on one
That's
of
a
his
fly.
wins? Oh!
And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Makes the grab.
And that's a good job by the
Hey,
drag route.
3rd and 7.
Zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snags it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Are they going for the
They
win?
got it
Okay,
in
they're
and
not
out
going for the win.
extra
Thank
point
God.
away from the tie.
God, we suck, man.
First off,
We
really
blocked
impressed
again.
by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision
Double
time.
overtime.
One play it safe, kick the
Yeah, and
extra
now you can see
point.
how all of overtime works.
Feeling
Can't fucking close
aggressive
it
to
out.
go for 2 points.
And I
Oh,
think this
Jesus
is all
Christ.
about
All
how
right,
you
well, at
feel
least we get to
about
play
your
defense.
and how you feel about this game.
We get to set the tone, man.
Do I
Come
have a
on.
chance? Do I have better players? Am I
Lock
better
the
for team?
fleek
Like,
in.
all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
No
Got
fucking
him
way that
downfield.
just happened.
And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. This thing has been back and forth now. 1st and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2.
I'll get there. Don't let him push.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT. 2nd overtime, and they'll have to go for 2.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done. He can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Okay.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's McCord. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released.
What are you doing?
It's incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Makes the catch. It's Haynes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a
They
groove,
get
and he's doing a nice
everybody
job
out of there.
pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Snagged on the outside. It's Gadsden. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Using his feet to buy time.
He's so open, but I don't trust it. Come on!
Is a busted play. Incomplete.
My old coach
Wide
always used
open.
to say, don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe. He got flushed outside the pocket. Listen, it's okay. You can throw an incompletion. Don't create a turnover. Don't try to force it. At least the quarterback took care of the football.
Pulls it in. It's on. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
For sure.
It's third down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game.
Oh,
here
I
in OT.
hate outside zone. Audible out.
The aerial assault continues.
Come on. Oh, it didn't let me go
Couldn't quite nudge
forward.
it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Give me some
First
blocks.
and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. They
Of
bring
course,
him
you don't
down,
give
and
me
he's
any
going to
blocks,
lose
you
the yard on
fucking
that
useless
one.
idiots.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling.
Touchdown, Orange. They got one score they
Oh
needed.
my
Now
God,
they
this is all or
need
nothing.
to
I
send
can't
us
fuck
to
this
OT.
up. Oh, it's the bread and
They
butter. Do
gotta
I
get
trust
it
the
in
bread
on
and
the
butter here?
two-point try to force a third
Oh my
overtime.
God, if we lose it like this. And it's our slow receiver running it.
Wide receiver coming
Oh my
across
God.
in motion.
Please give me
Touch
blocks.
pass on the jet sweep.
Please. What a way to
They
lose.
couldn't get it in, and what a heartbreaking
Wow.
way for this one to end in double overtime. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game is decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game.